Well, some have called the Sunken Barge restaurant on the North Shore an embarrassment. Others say it's an eyesore.
But today, for the first time in months, major steps are underway to possibly bring it up from off the river bottom. News Channel 9's John Madewell has been following the story. He joins us now. John, what's happening?
Well, Kim and Latricia, 3 heavy-duty pumps are on the job pumping water out of the sunken barge. But those on this operation know it is a tricky one. They are, quote, praying it works. 3 heavy-duty pumps each pump out 1,400 gallons a minute. It's an attempt to bring the River Barge and Cafe above water. And if you were fishing near the Chickamauga Dam today, you may have noticed there was nearly no water flow. That's because TVA is helping barge workers.
In this case, we are assisting. We had reduced the discharge earlier today, and now we are at 0 out of Chickamauga. We plan to be there until around 7 o'clock tonight.
TVA stopped the flow downriver at 2 o'clock this afternoon. It was well aware of the barge problem and says it's not unusual to offer help.
We get requests, for we call these special operations. There could be events on the water. I know there are rowing events, regattas, and those type of things.
Owner Alan Casey is optimistic about this effort, but declined to go on camera. So did his assistant Brock Sparks, but he walked us through this process. Sparks says pumping started at 9:30 this morning. 3 hours later, they had removed about 5 feet of water, but 6 more remain. Casey and Sparks say part of the problem was a hole in the floor where soda lines ran to the basement. And when the front or riverside barge dropped below water, so did 4 manholes that go to the bottom of that barge. By early afternoon, those were about 1.5 feet below water. The hope is for the barge to rise and then pump out each manhole. Now, Sparks says the problem is the 2-tiered barge is on the river bottom and has been in mud for months on end. Meanwhile, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers permitted this vessel and says it wants it up and floating. Casey's assistant says the plan is to get it up and secure it to the shore. We'll be monitoring and keeping you up to date. Kim?
John, thank you very much.